What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka All Fires. Now, let's start off and get the bad news out of the way. It's been confirmed that last unannounced panel for CCXP was actually a Sony panel, or even Anaconda, I believe. Either way, it's not Disney or Marvel. There will be no Doomsday trailer in Brazil. There will be no Doomsday trailer in Tokyo this weekend at either con. Still, there are two emergent dates for next week. The trailer may drop either Sunday night for the 7th to sort of be on the anniversary of the first Avengers Endgame trailer, or on the 11th, according to other industry insiders. We've done that reporting here at the channel. But today's latest update is crazy, and building off the back of another industry insider update from 2 weeks ago, apparently we're not only getting one Avengers Doomsday trailer attached to Fire and Ash, we're getting multiple trailers. We're going to talk about where this is coming from, what they said, and just how many trailers Marvel plans to drop. And if this report is true, although it may seem a little odd, I actually have a theory about it and why they're doing it this way. We're breaking it all down, the brand new report that we are getting multiple Avengers Doomsday trailers this month. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. Thanks to everyone who's been subbing lately and helped grow the channel. If you haven't already, I just kindly invite you to do so. It's the #1 way to support us, plus it'll enter you for all the giveaways. Speaking of which, we're going to do one last giveaway for tickets to All Fires tomorrow night. If you want to come check out my band and you're in the Atlanta area, comment down below All Fires Atlanta or Atlanta All Fires. Of course, the caveat being you got to be in the city, and we'll pick a couple of winners and give away tickets. Also, there's links down in the description and comments if you want to grab some tickets. I'll be hanging out before and after the show. Come by and check us out. Late Night Rager in Atlanta. We'll see you there. Okay, so this latest update is coming from the source Film Threat. We have not covered them here at the channel, and we always say we'll give a lot more reverence to any industry insider or Twitter scoopster that will put their name on something when they report it, but still, we don't have a track record to go off. Take that as you will. They are reporting that there is 3 trailers for Avengers Doomsday coming. They're all different, and that they all connect, and will be released 1 week after another with Avatar Fire and Ash. So basically, one trailer for Fire and Ash the first week, then the following weekend there'll be a new trailer, and then the following weekend after that there'll be the third trailer. And I'm assuming when he says they connect, it'll sort of be one big trailer cut over 3 weekends. And this is the kind of marketing play you'd expect from a company that made us watch Chairs for almost 5.5 hours, one name at a time. So where we were hearing reports from industry insider Daniel RPK and colleagues of mine like John Campia, who indicated Marvel Studios cut upwards of 20 or 30 different versions of the trailer and were trying to figure out which one to show, seems like what they decided to do was cut a full trailer, 2-minute 30, 2-minute 40, and then release them about a minute at a time. That comes along with the other industry insider update that we just covered this morning, and from a trusted source that we do have a track record from in cryptic HD quality. This is a guy who has in the past even been able to post trailers before Marvel posted them himself. He has a great track record when it comes to this stuff. And he was indicating that the first trailer for Doomsday in a video that we just did this morning might only be about a minute long, or rather a teaser, not a full trailer. Well, this makes sense with all of that. What they decided to do was cut a full trailer and then stretch it out over 3 looks. Again, if this report is correct, and obviously this is again something that makes total sense, because look, they know there's a little added extra bump for some diehard Avengers fans who want to have their butts in chairs in theaters to see each one of these trailers. But more likely the case, if you went and saw Avatar in the first weekend and you saw the trailer, they know people might go to see Avatar Fire and Ash multiple times. Very generally, you don't get to the couple $2 billion mark for a box office unless people are going back. And so, if you're one of those fans who's going to go see Avatar Fire and Ash more than once, you're going to get to see different looks at Avengers Doomsday. It's a way to extend the marketing. Plus, there's all the rest of us diehards who are going to enjoy having them spread out 1 week after another, and it's going to be a way to take one singular trailer drop that could have been one of the bigger trailers viewed over 24 hours of all time and turn it into maybe what might be 3 of the biggest trailer drops of all time, and essentially it's still just at the cost of a trailer's worth of footage. Okay, all the speculation aside, some things I do assume are true that we haven't heard yet, but look, Marvel Studios doesn't want the Avengers Doomsday trailer to take anybody by surprise. They also don't want anybody's first look to be somebody sitting at a Comic-Con or even in Fire and Ash on a Wednesday or a Thursday with their phone out and then posting that to YouTube before the actual trailer drops. So my honest take on this is, no matter when it's coming over the next 2 weeks and before the 18th when it's in theaters, they don't want anybody's first look at this trailer to be a secondhand recording. That said, Daniel RPK has said there's an official Disney trailer drop next Thursday, the 11th, and like this Sunday, the 7th, I will be eagerly anticipating both dates just in case, but I don't think it's going to take anybody by surprise, meaning Marvel Studios, in the same way they sort of secretly announced they were doing the chair announcement, all of a sudden all these industry insiders said something big was coming, but they didn't know what. Same thing is going to happen here. They don't want it to just drop out of nowhere. It's going to be crazy hype, but they're going to want everybody to know it's coming. The reason I say all this is that obviously here at the channel, we have a pretty extensive tier list for how we rate sources we've been reporting on over the last almost decade. And at the very top is the Hollywood trades, industry insiders with immense track records like Daniel RPK, Jeff Snyder, John Roca, and then it goes down from there. People we've reported on, industry insider editorials, Twitter scoopsters, and then right at the bottom, that anonymous 4chan plot leak that, well, occasionally those are the ones that are the most correct. But when it comes to the Avengers stuff, it's going to be a lot like Spider-Man Brand New Day. There's just so many people involved with these films on so many levels that it's impossible, even with the airtight security that Marvel tries to run on these productions, for people not to start to talk. So the reason I basically lay all this out there is this. In the same way that John Campea posted that picture of the 3 Spider-Man that was real, put a watermark on it even though he said he thought it was a Photoshop, we don't need to rehash all that. My point being is that it may be the oddball source, the random guy in LA who gets the access to, I don't know, when the Avengers Doomsday trailer is dropping in the next, say, 2 or 3 days, that posts, and it might fly under the radar because now more than ever, with the AI and all the social media account AI nonsense slop, it's happening. And then they go on to say stuff that literally is just completely made up. It's harder than ever to try to figure out what's going on. And the reason I bring this up is we haven't ever reported on Film Threat. I don't know who those guys are. I don't know who their sources are, but it's all to say when it comes to these huge productions, I think it may be some of these sort of smaller sources that might end up getting true information. So I don't know if this is right about there being 3 different Avengers Doomsday trailer dropping one week after another. It would be new for Marvel. It would make sense, but it would be a new play. I don't think they can do wrong. I think whatever they choose to go with is great. And of course, being a YouTuber who covers this stuff, I do want a new trailer every week for 3 weeks. I hope it's true, but I also, for right now, guys, wouldn't go immediately writing off some of the smaller sources in the scoop game, because when it comes to Avengers Doomsday information, it is at a premium and might end up coming from a place we don't expect, like the big industry insiders like Daniel RPK and Jeff Snyder, again, that level tier. But you know, here at Avengers Doomsday Trailer Always, where all we do is talk about the Avengers Doomsday Trailer drop every single day, we certainly do want 3 Avengers Doomsday trailers, so Avengers Doomsday Trailer Always can do more videos about the Avengers Doomsday trailer. Let me know all your thoughts down below, guys. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. I know, it's a little silly, but I actually really do enjoy what I do at the channel. I enjoy doing these videos. I do see, 1 or 2 comments. It's like, is this the 7th video this week on the Avengers Doomsday trailer? Yeah, it is, and I'm not apologizing for it. That's why I have this channel in the first place. You don't think I call my friend every day and talk about this stuff? I do, and then I get on here and make a video and talk to you guys about it every day, and that's why we're all here. And my suggestion to you would be, if you don't want to watch your 7th Avengers Doomsday trailer drop speculation video in a week, then don't click on it. That's what I would do. That's what I certainly just don't click on YouTube videos I don't want to watch. That's not a thing that I do. Who's out there just doing that? But for real though, like, who is out there just like day to day interacting with things they hate so that they can tell them how much they hate that they don't want to interact with them? It's just, that's wild to me. You know what else is wild to me? Tarantino calling Paul Dano a limp you-know-what. That's wild work. It really makes me wonder, like, what was he on that morning? What did Paul Dano do to Quentin Tarantino? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I guess that really ruins our odds of getting a Paul Dano Ghost Rider directed by Quentin Tarantino. I had that up on my board as probably, odds 5 to 1 that we were getting that, that Quentin Tarantino Ghost Rider. All right, guys, let me know all your thoughts down below. You may ask yourself, what the heck is going on at the end of this video? And you know what? No one knows. Let me know all your thoughts down below. Hit the subscribe button because it's, how you subscribe. Also leave a comment because the algorithm cares. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Hit the like button if you didn't like the video. And don't leave a comment down below about the 7th Avengers Doomsday trailer at my channel. All right? Also, if you're in the Atlanta area, we are rocking a late night rager tomorrow. Come party with us at Lore Atlanta. If you want to win some tickets, comment All Fires Atlanta down below. If you want to grab tickets, comment description link. I'll see you guys tomorrow there. I'll see you in the next video. You guys have a great night.